Old school. You're listening to CRBJ, Classic R&B Jams Radio.
When the world gets loud, there's one place where the groove never stops. CRBJ Radio brings you classic R&B, timeless soul, and the jams that shape the soundtrack of your life. From sunup to sundown, we're spinning the hits that make you feel something. Every hour, every day. Whether you're at work, on the road, or just vibing at home, turn us on and let the soul take over. Listen live at crbjradiojams.com to the soulful sound all around town.
Good morning, good evening, good night, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your nighttime, right time DJ Music, and welcome to another edition of the Music Chronicles. From South Carolina to the Motor City. Yeah, y'all might know the Motor City as the place to go and get you a good car or something, but the Motor City is much more. We're talking about Motown. I got a guest that's coming up here in just a little bit, folks, that's bringing that soulful crooner style back to the music industry. The one and only, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce him. Let me move this off the screen. From the Motor City, Detroit, we're talking about Smoke Jones. How you doing, my man? Welcome in, welcome in.
How you doing today?
Man, I'm living. I can't complain. Every day above ground is a good one, my brother. How you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I can't complain today. It's a Friday. It's a beautiful day, and I'm happy that you brought me onto your show today. I appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. I got to start off from the Motown. So before we go any further, my man, why don't you tell the folks that don't know you a little bit about yourself, and we'll go into a question and answer session from there.
Yeah, again, my name is Smoke Jones, Detroit singer. I've been around for about 10 good years now. I'm really loving and appreciating the Detroit music scene. I sing jazz, R&B, neo soul, and pretty much everything in between. I actually started on the blues set, and I'm just really enjoying my time, man. Releasing music, playing with legendary people that I did not expect to, run into or play with in my life. It's been a beautiful experience.
Well, that's the first thing I was going to ask you. Of course, the Motor City, the famous Motown. So, as coming out of that era, how did Motown shape your musical endeavors?
Man, I would hope that Motown helped to shape, help to shape everyone. It's what I grew up listening to. It's the vibe of the city. A lot of places that you go right now. Even still now to listen to music in Detroit, whether it be local bars and clubs or, big venues, Motown is a major part of American, music culture. And it started here in Detroit. I'm happy to have performed some of that music, myself, today. It's an honor.
Mm. So I know, as I introduced you to Smoke, I introduced you the word crooner. So that's a word a lot of people don't understand, do they? So tell me what it means to be a soulful crooner.
I think being a soulful crooner entails, being able to, to break down a ballad and and sing it with your heart, to be able to, stand and deliver, as don't necessarily have to be a solo act, but I think it's just the process of really being able to sing your way smoothly and gracefully through a ballad. Doesn't even necessarily have to be a ballad. I mean, it's something that I take pride in. I would say that some of the crooners that come to mind in my head would be, people like Luther Vandross, people like Donny Hathaway. The ultimate crooner, I think, is Nat King Cole. That type of singing.
So do you think that's a lost art, and how do you incorporate the different facets of your music? Like you're doing jazz, because I've heard you 1 minute you're doing the soulful jazz vocals, and then you're into like a southern soul kind of so how do you blend all of those into this guy that we're seeing in front of us?
I think that crooning can be applied to pretty much any genre. I don't even necessarily know if it's such a lost art. There are people on the scene right now that are crooning and are tearing it up. I think I would like to see a whole lot more of it, but that's just part of the diversity of music. Not everyone was built to be a crooner. So I don't know if it's lost. I don't know if you see it quite as much, but I'm enjoying even today R&B and jazz. I would really like to see it more so in jazz right now. There's a lot of, if you take a person like Gregory Porter, you take a person like Kurt Elling. I even like guys like Eric Roberson, who's kind of on the spectrum from that. I mean, you have crooners out here that really do the craft justice.
Absolutely. Well, without further ado, my man, why don't you introduce the first song that you would like to share with the audience? Tell us a little bit about it, and we'll let these folks hear. And I guarantee you, they will enjoy what I've been talking about, as we talked a little bit behind the scenes. My fault there, folks. Pushed the wrong button there. But I played featured one of your songs the other night on my show, and got rave reviews, my man. So the voice is there, the style is there, the smooth, laid back is there. So why don't you tell us about the first song, and we'll let the folks know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this first song is called "More Time." Just a few weeks ago, "More Time" grabbed the 2026 Michigan Music Awards R&B Song of the Year, and it also got Video of the Year, and I'm really happy about it. It's a song about family and friends and staying in touch and making sure that we pay attention to keeping in contact with people that we love, because sometimes we lose contact, and we don't want to do that, just because of how things can end up. It doesn't have to always be a morbid thing, but this song really speaks to it. So just listen close.
Indeed, folks. Here it is on the Music Chronicles. My man, Smoke Jones, and More Time. time here on the Music Chronicles with the great Smoke Jones. I tell you what, man, the smooth voice. So I heard earlier that you said that you were only in the industry for about 10 years now. So where did you pick up this? How long have you actually been singing, and what took you to get into the music industry? What were you doing before that?
Well, so yeah, I've started a little less than 10 years ago. I think you got to bring me back up here, but a little
Okay.
less than 10 years ago. But um, I'm in IT actually, so this is not what I do full time. But I hope it can be what I do for the with the rest of my life. I've always enjoyed singing, but I did not really sing in public at all until I was about 45 years old,
Man.
and yeah, it was an experience the first time. I didn't expect for people to really enjoy what I was doing. I didn't have a lot of confidence in my singing because I hadn't really exposed, myself to people in that way as far as singing goes. But man, once I started and I saw that people were really connecting with it, I was able to put together a band, and people came to the first show, paid for it. It was unbelievable.
Hmm. So what was it like that first show that you did where the public actually you were out there and it was like all these folks came to see me? What was that like for you, Smoke?
It was amazing, man, because just briefly just kind of set it up. I walked into a bar one day just pretty randomly, and a friend of mine is there, Tasha Owens, and she was running an open mic. And she said, "Hey, you're going to sing tonight?" I'm like, "No, I don't do that." And she says, "Come on, man, you just need to sing something." She didn't know that I like to sing. I'd never sang in public like that. Man, 2 or 3 Long Islands later, I'm on stage with a microphone and I'm ready to get it in. And so I sing "A Change Is Going to Come" by Sam Cooke. And
Wow.
I got done, and it was only maybe 15 people in the bar, and people were crying. I'm like, "What, crying? What is?" So I thought that she, pretty much coerced people into doing that. So she said, "Why don't you come back in a couple weeks?" I
Not
come
paid
back.
actors.
Right, right. I came back in a couple weeks and I sang the same song, and I had to do it a cappella this time. And there was 150 people in this bar, easy, and the same thing happened. And it happened that this being the second time that I ever sang in public, Billy Davis, who was one of Sam Cooke's best friends when he was alive, approached me and said, "Man, that's one of the best versions of that song I've heard." He
Mm,
says Sam would be proud of that. And of all the places in the world he could have been that day, he was there. And
right.
he said, "Man, immediately put together a band, and you need to start playing, and putting this talent out there." So I did that. About a month later, I had a band all ready to go. We picked a venue in just outside Detroit, and people paid to come and see the show. And it was something that I had never experienced before in my life, man. It was amazing.
Yeah, as you can see down in the lounge there, Smoke, you got some folks from your area that they say one of the videos that you shot was right down the street from them. Hello to all you good folks that's listening. For those of you down in the YouTube, and for those of you that listen a little bit later on in Classic R&B Jams, I tell you what, like I said, that when I first debuted your music on Classic R&B Jams on the Music Cafe, everyone was like, "Yep, we definitely gonna put that in rotation." So as you can see, man, as I see you now, Smoke, you're laid back and kind of humble. So is that part of the persona, or is that what you have to be in the music industry? Is humble part of how you have to adapt and get into the music business?
I think you need to have a measure of humility when you deal with people and when you approach a craft. I mean, there's always something to learn. If you're not humble enough to know that you have something to learn, regardless of like where you are, then you're gonna have a problem. But I like to step out there and do my thing on stage. You can't so much be as humble on stage. People are
Mm,
there, they pay their money, they use their time to come and see you. So, humility is fine, but you also have to be willing to step up and deliver a show. And I believe I do that as well. So humility does play a part. It does, and I consider myself to be, a very humble person. But I get it in on stage.
All right, ladies. I gotta say, of course, we're grown men, and so we talk. So that persona, that stage persona that you put on, the ladies, man, the whatchamacallit, you can't fake that, can you? Smoke?
No, you really can't fake it. I mean, especially look, there are so many entertainers, man. Do you know how ridiculous it would be if you just take for granted that you are the best thing out here, right? You have all these entertainers that perform. Everyone has got talent. Everyone has got chops. Everyone has got skills. But the thing that makes you different is your authenticity. And I try and be authentic. I try and stay true to what I do, true to myself, true to what I know that, the people that come to my shows, really like to hear. And it's not so much about me. I'm just a vessel for getting this message and the music into people's ears. I make music that I think affect people on a different level. I mean, it's okay to dance. It's okay to, talk about, certain things, but I like to talk about things that affect people's lives. I want you to have something to think about. You have to be authentic to do that, and not just worried about how you're looking or how sexy you are.
Okay, I get you. So with that, you mentioned earlier that you were in a band. So are you solo now, or do you have a band that you travel with?
Yeah, so I definitely have I definitely have a couple of bands. So I have the Smoke Jones band, which is pretty much a 5-piece, 4 or 5-piece band, and then I have a Smoke Jones Heart and Soul big band, which is a little bit larger of an ensemble, and then we're assembling an orchestra, and so that has always been my dream since I started. And that orchestra is going to be you'll have more information coming soon, but there's that orchestra is going to be amazing.
I'm looking forward to it. And with that, speaking of, I see one of the songs that you sent me, we do a collaboration with. You wanna run across that one next?
Yeah, Akinyele Spate, the Black Knight, he's known as. He's an amazing musician and singer and performer here in Detroit. And he hit me up one day with a track, and he said, man, I think you would be perfect for this track. He said, I need you to write to it, get the feel. And just let me thank everybody for tuning in. And
sure, cool.
I see the chat, and it's difficult. I don't want to click anything in this in this session.
Like me, I got everything right where I wanted. I don't want to move.
But I see you just asked Shar. I see the comments, and I really appreciate it. So it was a really good collaboration. He called and he said, yo, I need you to get on this, and just tell me what you think. And immediately I liked it. I wrote to it. I ran to his studio. We recorded it, and it's an amazing song. It's more of a 90s R&B feel to it.
Well, let's check it out here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to mess up the name Smoke, so if you'll introduce it for me, and I'll press play.
The name of this song is Had to Walk Away.
Welcome to that real R&B life. Woman, why you gotta show your love that way? It's toxic, and I just couldn't stay. I couldn't take no more. Baby, I gotta go. When you said you loved me crazy, I was feeling it until you showed me. You got a whole nother definition of crazy love. Not saying you ain't love me, 'cause baby girl, you show me in so many different ways, but some I just couldn't take. So I had to walk away. that you couldn't stay away. Stuck in my house all day and thinking you own me and control me. You did this to me. Your love is like 12 at the door and blood on the floor and taking you away, kicking and screaming, saying you love me, and he'll always be mine. So I see it in my head, somebody's gonna end up dead. From your crazy love, had to walk away. I had to walk away. I had to walk away from your crazy love. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. Always pointing fingers. Always. You were never wrong. How can you think that you were right all the time? I can't put up with you. How'd we get here? Girl, I don't need you. Don't feel like love no more. No. Had to walk away. Had to get gone. Had to walk away. Had to walk away. From your crazy, 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 toxic love. Had to walk away. Had to walk away from your crazy love. Crazy love.
Had to walk away. Boy, I tell you what, the next time I'm in a relationship and I break up, I'm just gonna center that one right there.
No, nothing needs to be said. Just sit down.
Nothing is in that. But listen, let's get to the creative process, my man. What how do you get down and to start writing a song? Is it something that pops in your head and you jot it down later, or is it a memory, or in this case, it could have been something personal?
Yeah, it's a little bit of all of that. Really, I'm not a person that would just sit down and say, I'm going to write a song today. I have to be inspired. And a lot of times it will come to me, while I'm sleeping, and I got to wake up and grab my guitar and hurry up and document the idea. I always make sure that I document an idea when I get it directly into my phone. Because I'm a firm believer in the fact that the vibe is not the same. When you try and remember something, the next day after, and you try and return to that idea, it's not going to be the same. The vibe, I want to record it just as it's coming out right now. And so a lot of the music that I write is that way. It gives me a really good basis. I freestyle a lot. And so, I'll freestyle directly into my phone, and I'll take that and I'll turn that into a song, because in essence, when you're freestyling, you're coming right off you're speaking right from your soul anyway, So, and I think those are the best songs.
Just right out the muscle, just come in with, as they say, follow your first mind kind of thing.
Real talk.
Right. So, in that creative process, have you written for other artists, or I see some of the collaboration here that you've done here, but who's some other folks you might have written for over the years?
So I haven't written for anyone else yet. I have songs that I have not recorded because I feel they would be good for someone else. But if anyone definitely wants to collaborate, I have music. I have songs that I think would sound really good coming from another person's voice.
All right. Now, of course, Smoke, we ran into each other on urban influences.
Yes.
And this question stuck in my head that you asked. And you asked me, how do we know as DJs or program directors what songs to play? And this is your answer right here. These are the folks that you see down in the listening lounge over. These are the folks that generate what we play, like Shar and Candy Kane and let's see who else is in here. Lana Love, and they always let me know, hey, can you play this song or play that song? So again, when I popped your music in, it got rave reviews. So again, how is it? How is that connection with the audience, the DJ, and the artist? How important is that for you?
It's really important because you want to know what people like. But I think there's probably a couple ways to think about it. Either you can try and write for what you think is really hot and relevant right now, or you can just really come from a point of wanting to create the most authentic thing that your heart can create and hope that people connect with it. The other side to that is making sure that your music, look, you all gave some great answers to that question. I mean, you said that the first couple of seconds is what grabs people, regardless of what the rest of your content is. If they don't get to it, the people's attention spans are not, respectfully, not that long these days.
Right.
I can be surfing the internet. If I don't see what I want on a site or in a song, like really quick, I'm moving on. So,
Right.
I definitely want to pay attention to the fact that people listen to those first couple seconds and make a decision, regardless of content. So, hope that answered your question.
Yes, sir. So with that, Smoke, social media
Mhm.
and getting your music out there, is that do you find that as some people say it's I don't want to say inundated or saturated? So how does social media work for you?
Well, yeah, it's very saturated, and I need to become a lot better with my social media game. But I'll say, from the perspective of having your music played and selling music, I've been using services like Spotify and iTunes and that type of thing, and I find that even though you'll reach out, you'll people will play your music that you may be associated with someone else, and there is a social factor to your music being played. But I'm moving toward a choice to actually sell my music on my own platform, which I have been doing for the past couple years now. So if you
Mhm.
to pick up my music, you can go to smokejonesmusic.com and buy it there. And that way, you not only show me that you appreciate, my music, but I get paid for it. In contrast, a lot of times you don't, you make pennies on pennies when you're streaming, and you may get a million people to listen and only reap a little bit from it. So
Right. And that's exactly what I was about to roll into. So I'm glad you put that out.
yeah.
As an independent artist, is it I say the financial side of it. I know starting out it might be sometimes tough because you're financing everything, you're publishing
Yeah.
everything. But with your the site you say that you smokejonesmusic.com, the back end, everything is yours.
Right. And then, but also, you want to make sure that you take care of your artists and everything too. Without something like Spotify, which allows you to kind of chop up the pie and send it automatically to people, um, you know, there's other considerations when you do those things yourself. My record label, Belt Orion Records, um, was up for Record Label of the Year at the Michigan Music Awards. I take
Mm.
that I take that very, very, very seriously. But there's a lot that comes with, publishing your music. So, um,
And these awards that you're getting, I mean, I know a lot of people think 10 years is a long time in the music industry, but actually, as for some of the giants, that's just a drop in the bucket. So
yeah,
to be getting those awards at such an early time in your career, man, that's kudos in itself.
yeah, man. The one of the first awards that I won is it was actually with someone else. Actually, the first award that I got was the we were voted the best jazz blues band in Detroit on our Channel 4 station here, in a contest that was open to the entire city, and
Mm,
we were voted number one, and that threw me. And then second, my great friend Bobby Murray, who was Etta James's guitar player, and I believe even the music director for about 25 years. Uh,
history.
yeah, he just passed away, yesterday, and
Wow.
he pulled me onto his record that was a tribute to Etta James, because they were such good friends. He asked me when I'd only been in the business for maybe a year or two to play on that record, and there was a song that he wrote called "Sooner Come Later," and eventually the entire album won best blues recording for that year. Man, it's an honor to not even have been in the industry, but for a couple of years to have people ask me to do things of that magnitude. Man,
Yes.
it's incredible.
Right. Some people would give their left arm to be in the position that you were in.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Absolutely amazing, that Smoke Jones. I said, you never judge a book by its cover, but again, as we were chopping it up on the urban influence, I kept, kept saying, you know what, I got there's more to my man over here. So I'm glad I had a chance to bring you on, and let's listen to another one of your tracks. Why don't you tell me what we're gonna listen to next, there, Smoke? I think it's "I'll Be Good."
Sure, yeah. So this is a track that was done with the great Billy Davis, who was one of Sam Cooke's best friends. He's played with everyone, Jackie Wilson, anyone that you can name. He's played with them, and he asked me to sing a song that he had written about 30, 40 years ago, and he said, "I want you to give it your flavor." He came to my house and he played it on my guitar. He made my guitar sound like I never could.
Wow.
The name of this song is called "I'll Be Good to You." I wrote some of this song. He asked me to kind of add my flavor to it, so I said, "Hey, do you mind if I put some more lyrics on this thing in addition to what you have, and some more music?" He goes, "Go for it." So here's what we came up with.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I know you've been hurt before. No, you can't hide, no matter how you smile. Your eyes reveal to me all of the hurt that you have inside. I've come to your rescue, so please let me through, and I'll be good to you, as good as candy to a baby. I'll be good to you. Protect you, just like a father protects a child. You'll never have to worry anymore, 'cause I'll always be here by your side. So let me prove to you what the power of true love can do, and I'll be good to you, as good as candy to a baby. I'll be good to you. Let me be the one to make you happy. Wanna be the one to make you smile again. I'll love, and protect you, just like a father protects a child. Sweet as candy to a baby. I'll be so good to you, sweet as candy to a good to you. So let me prove to you what the power of true love can do. Be good to you.
Yes, indeed. I'll be good to you. Yeah, feel good. It's one of them feel good songs. Well, you gave me two songs now, my man. If I, sometimes if I'm feeling down and I'm feeling low, I'm
Yes,
gonna
indeed.
grab that one, type it up. So give us a little bit of background. How did you say you added some lyrics to that? So what was
Yeah,
it like with hearing that song from legendary? Because I know you're speaking about these people
yeah,
as kind of, don't want to use the word passe because you know them, but for
yeah.
me, to hear some of these legendary people in the
Mhm.
short time that you've been in the industry is
Yeah,
remarkable.
yeah, yeah. No, it was amazing. When I first met Billy Davis, and I knew he looked familiar, but I was so nervous because it was just my second time singing in public. So, when I finally realized, just like really who he was and the magnitude of being able to perform in front of someone like that, and then to have him, vibe with what I was doing, it really meant everything to the start of my career. Um, it gave me, instant confidence, even though I was still terrified.
Mm.
It gave me some confidence. But he came to my home and he played that song, man, and I literally had tears in my eyes because I hadn't not only look, I felt disrespected by my guitar because it never felt that
So you was
complete
a little mad,
right. If Billy Davis hadn't played that guitar, I would have sold. But so and he did an amazing job just making me feel comfortable about adding my flavor to the song.
Mm,
Bobby Murray having played with Etta James for so long.
mm.
And there are other folks too, man. It makes me feel as though this is something that I need to be doing with my life. And I feel that this is my purpose. I'm really big at this point on purpose and finding what it is that makes you, who you are and what you should be contributing. And
Absolutely.
I'm not going to look back and say, oh, I waited until I was, 45 to start. I look at it like, man, I got my start at 45 and I got so much time, to develop
And
myself.
I tell you what, it's time waits for no man, and when it's the time is right for you, that when it's your time. So age has no barrier on great music, my man, not at
Yep,
all. And we
definitely.
just heard that. We heard Clay's case in point of it just now. So again, you mentioned the job that you used to have before that. So when do you think you decided to say, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm doing this, but uh, it's time to stop put the IT stuff down and get really serious about this.
So, there are people at my job watching. So, no. uh, so no, I'm gonna say that it's a balance to walk. I enjoy the fact that I can do IT and support myself while I am becoming more entrenched in music. So that decision will happen, when it happens, whether it's years from now or not that. But the real thing that I'm trying to keep in the forefront of my brain is making sure that I develop myself in every way possible so that I'm ready for anything possible. Um, there's opportunities to travel this world and sing and play my guitar and emote and express to people so that they know what's on my heart. But there's also still some work that I have to do in IT because I really
Sure,
enjoy what I do. So I'm
yeah,
fortunate in that way that I have a job to support what I'm doing.
Sure. And speaking of the IT, of course, you know that we've some of the conversations we've had over on Urban Influences is about the influence of AI and
Yeah.
music. What's your take on that, my brother?
So I was one of those people who was like, oh man, AI is going to destroy everything. And I kind of think that if you're using just a single prompt to say, hey, I want you to give me a song about red roses and love and cars or whatever it is, and then I want it to be R&B with a little bit of hip hop, and you just hit enter and it spits out a song for you. I have a problem with that because people
Mm,
want to own that and they want to claim that that's their artistry. There's another side of it where people are using this technology to help speed up their workflow as far as creating music. I mean,
sure.
if you have an idea in your head and hey, I need a bridge for this, here are the lyrics and it can help you in your workflow to build. I personally have not used it, but I kind of liken it to using tools in the studio. You have VSTs in your studio that allow you to play different instruments just using a keyboard. Well,
Hmm.
you got a whole horn section, at your house. No, you're using a keyboard. It's not a real horn section, right? So
Mm,
that's just technology that is helping you to get your work done. I think AI is going to help people to become quicker to market with their music. The only
yes.
danger is that we lose sometimes that human element of creativity.
Right, and it goes back to that certificate of authenticity you were talking about. I
Yeah,
think that's what a lot of the artists were talking about, and now it gets to the point that, like you said, you can type something, spit out a song, and all of a sudden you're an artist.
yeah,
And so, again, one of the arguments, Smoke, is that they're saying that AI will replace artists like yourself. I
yeah.
don't think so because I don't think that you can set up an AI artist in a say like a small cafe or a
Mhm.
setting like some of the places that you play and deliver the same type flow
Right,
as you folks do. Your take.
right. It's just going to be, it's going to be online, and you're going to lack the ability to have that AI artist perform, like you said, in front of people. And I just want to maintain the integrity of music. It's an exchange between people. Again, I consider myself to be a vessel, and I want to deliver that heartfelt message to people. And I don't think that a computer can do that to you
Mm,
effectively.
absolutely. Now you mentioned the guitar. Any other instruments that you're playing? How long have you been playing the guitar?
I've been playing the guitar for somewhere around 10 years. I'm self-taught.
Wow.
I'm learning how to play this piano now. I'm in the process. But that's really the only two things that I play.
So
Yeah.
let me get this right. Let me make sure I'm looking at my hands so I'm counting on something. No formal training as
No,
vocal training. Am I correct?
no, not at all.
No formal training with playing the guitar, correct?
No, no,
No formal training for the piano.
no.
So how do you do it, Smoke?
You just have to love what you're doing. I think I have my own, I think I have my own style. There's nothing wrong with having a professional teacher to show you how to play an instrument. I think I perhaps maybe should have taken that route, but I think where I ended up is a very authentic place to where I understand music, I understand how to play it, but I've learned how to do it my way. And that's kind of what people say, your music sounds different than anything that's
Absolutely.
out right now. And I think it's
Absolutely.
because I have a vibe that I built while I was learning how to play the instrument.
Absolutely, and I think the audience will agree with me with this. Your voice reminds us of going to church, but sitting on the front porch, or reminds us of of things back then.
Thank you.
I,
Thank you.
I think that would be what from what I'm gathering and what a lot of folks have been telling me about your music. So let's play another one of your tracks here, and then we'll come back and get ready to wrap this thing up. I know you're a busy man. Yeah, I know you got things to do. So there's a song that I featured last week called "Say Less." Tell us
Yes.
about that a little bit.
Yes, Say Less is just a song where sometimes you just have to let someone tell you, how it is that they want to be loved, and
Mm,
you have to internalize it. Sometimes you just have to be quiet and listen, and then follow through.
And just say less here on the Music Chronicles.
Your eyes spoke to me from the start. I listened to every word pouring out of your heart. You don't have to cry no more, pull close to me. You asked for a love that's real, and that's what I'm here to be. So baby, say less, say no more. Say less, say less, say less. Don't say another word. I'm always here for you through good and the bad times. I'll help you through the dark. Together we can shine. You told me you want a love, one that sustains you, looks after your every need, one that remains true. So baby, say less, say no more. Say less, say less, say less. Don't say another word. Control, a man that understands you and makes you his world. You said that you need a man with a plan to walk hand in hand with you and help you love again. Hey, so baby, say less, say no more. Say less, say less, say less. Don't say another word. I see it in your eyes. I know you're feeling me. I want you to trust it. Trust this energy. I want you to feel it. You know who my love is for. Don't ever doubt me. I'm who you're looking for. Say this, say no more. Say less, say less, say less. Don't say another word. Oh, say less,
Say less, say less, say less. Like I said, my man, when I featured that the other night, the same thing that I said on the radio, I'm gonna say it now. Huh? All I got to do is play that. That's 3 for 3, my man. I
Hey,
want to get one to. If I'm tired of her, I can play one song. If I
right,
need some soul vitamin, I can play that song. Or if I done messed up, I can play this song.
man,
Just say
hey,
less. Man, I tell you what, the vocals were smooth. The
thank you.
track that's I remember when I said it's that first 10 to 15 seconds that catches your ear, and all I needed to hear was like the first 10 seconds of the song. Like, yep, I'm definitely putting this one in rotation. So
Man, I
I think
appreciate it.
everybody will agree with me, man. That your style is eclectic.
Thank
We
you.
don't know what we're going to hear from or what style we're going to hear from each song. We went from smooth jazz to southern soul to a little church music to sitting on
Yeah,
the front porch.
yeah.
So I I know you haven't been in the industry a whole long lot of time there, Smoke. But what would you tell someone that's about to start out, especially someone that will be primarily an indie artist without a big label behind them?
Yeah, I would say just to, be true to who you are. Um, chasing money and fame is a trip. Um, you don't want to do that. I think there are too many pitfalls and dangers out there. I think you want to be true to yourself and create from your heart. And the people that are supposed to be in your life will be in your life, and that's what it is. There's a lot of different approaches, but I just know that from my personal experience, you have to build, you have to take small steps, and you have to also take some chances. But at the whole time, be authentic, be creative, and believe in yourself.
Okay. And you mentioned the some of the you didn't mention, but I'll go to it. Some of the highs and lows, the pitfalls that you've run into so far.
I would say it's more involving people. I mean, you have to know how to navigate, and you have to be able to read a room because people have their own agendas
Mm,
for your talent, and you have to understand and appreciate that. You have to have your own agenda and your own timeline for what you want to do with your talent. And when you allow other people to dictate that to you, they might not be putting the dollars in your pocket. They may be
absolutely.
getting what they need. So,
Right.
just be on guard to safeguard your own talent.
Right. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more because we've all heard the horror stories of some of these artists that, that was on stage night after night after night and end up eating top ramen at the end of the day.
Ooh, top ramen.
Okay.
Yes.
But, well, man, so before we get ready to close out, we got a brand new song that you're going to feature here.
Yeah.
This is going to be an exclusive. Am I correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yes.
so before we get to this exclusive there, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you tell them, Smoke, where they can pick up your music and what's next for you coming up here?
Yeah. So you can pick up my music at smokejonesmusic.com. This song that is coming up is going to be releasing in about 3 weeks. So you'll see that you're right up on my page. There'll be a lot of promo, push to it. You'll be able to also listen to it on all of the streaming apps. And I think you'll enjoy it. Excuse me. Coming up, we have a lot of shows here in the Detroit area. I'm actually bringing in an artist from New York by the name of Heshima Moja to Detroit for some Juneteenth shows. We have we're going to be headlining the Michigan Jazz Festival here in Detroit. That's going to be amazing. And again, we're preparing to put the big band and orchestra on the field very soon.
Like I said, he's a busy gentleman, smooth. I think you're going to probably have to add a few more superlatives to your title, other than just a soulful crooner. There, my man.
Thank you,
Quite
sir.
busy, and I got to say, quite intelligent. To be in IT, that's no joke in itself. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
again, I'm amazed at how you balance the two. But when you're chasing a dream, nothing can stop you. Am I right?
Real talk. Real talk.
All right. So with that, tell us about this exclusive that you folks about to get here. And even though you might hear it on the radio a little bit later on, this is the first time that you'll hear it pretty
Mhm.
much anywhere. So tell us a little bit
Anywhere.
about it, and we'll close out with that then.
Yeah, the name of this song is Change of Heart. and not to take up too much time, but I think we've all probably experienced, just kind of falling out of love and that whole process and how, how it feels. Sometimes you just genuinely have a change of heart, and you have to be real to that emotion. So just listen close.
Indeed, folks. And again, Smoke, anytime you want to come back onto the Music Chronicles and bring some new music, or just chop it up what's going on with you, whether it's in the IT world or because we do that around here also. So,
nice.
Or talk about your music, you're more than welcome to come on back again, putting your music in rotation, definitely on Classic R&B Jams. Some of the fans, make sure you go over to YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, all those good places. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and follow the music. But more importantly, folks, make sure you get out there and buy some of it. We don't do this for free. Just kidding. But anyway,
thank you for having me. And thank you for having me on. I really appreciate you. I enjoy the questions and the interaction. Thank you.
Indeed, my man. So again, with that, we'll say good night to everybody here on the Music Chronicles. We'll be back with another great guest here pretty soon. Y'all stick and stay. Don't dare go away. Y'all listen to the sounds of Smoke. Tell them what to listen to here, sir.
The name of this song is called Change of Heart.
And here it is, closing out on the Music Chronicles.
I found you, we started as friends. Together we grew to depend on these feelings. I was willing to be here till the end. My head spinning, 'cause our dealings have made me feel distant. Instead, we had a change of heart. Change of heart. Change of heart. And it tears me apart. Ooh, we shared our love, honest and true, then watched it fade into the blue. I just knew that we could do it and build back these bridges we burned. We're not trying, love is dying. The feelings we had won't return. We had a change of heart. Change of heart. Change of heart. And it tears me apart. Ooh, we used to see heaven from here. Now all we have are our fears. Fears that we've wasted those years. Babe, we kept our emotions inside. Now all we have is our pride. Feels like we're living a lie. We had a change of heart. Change of heart.
Old school. You're listening to CRBJ, Classic R&B Jams Radio.
When the world gets loud, there's one place where the groove never stops. CRBJ Radio brings you classic R&B, timeless soul, and the jams that shape the soundtrack of your life. From sunup to sundown, we're spinning the hits that make you feel something. Every hour, every day. Whether you're at work, on the road, or just vibing at home, turn us on and let the soul take over. Listen live at crbjradiojams.com to the soulful sound all around town.
All right there, my man. That is a wrap. Let me take this off the screen here, brother. I really do appreciate you stopping through, my man. It's always a pleasure. And I can't wait to the new music, and I'm definitely going to feature the new song on this weekend. So, Smoke, if I can ask you to do a favor for me, I'm going to send you a couple scripts for some drops to the station.
Yes, definitely.
If you don't mind, that's all I ask of you, sir. And I'll send them to you, if not tonight, tomorrow sometime. And if you get them to me before Sunday, I'll make sure I incorporate them in on Sunday's show.
Most definitely. And you know, thank you for having me on. Shar, Lana. I mean, just got so many people here in this chat. So I couldn't reach out to you. It was different. I just didn't want to end this chat by mistake.
No worries, my man. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you down in the listening lounge, and for those of you that's tuning in to Classic R&B Jams, thank y'all so very much for tuning in. But that is a wrap on the Music Chronicles. Stick and stay. See y'all next time. Okay.